Hello everyone and welcome back to Top Grade. My name is Spencer Miller and today I'm so excited to introduce you to a selection of brand new Canadian books for young adult readers for the fall 2025 season. I've got some great books to talk about today, so let's get started. The Dark Cove Theatre Society, published by Annick Press and written by Sierra Marilyn Riley. Our first book for today is a debut YA dark academia novel with a delightfully Canadian Gothic aesthetic. Welcome to Dark Cove Arts Academy, an elite performing arts boarding school on a rainy island off the west coast of British Columbia. Here, after landing a lead role in the Halloween play, 16-year-old scholarship student Violet Costatino must avoid a curse, navigate a love triangle, and manage her anxiety, all while making sure her homework is complete and she stays in her teacher's good graces. I was so impressed with this debut novel. The setting and the characters are so well developed. Teen readers will easily get lost in this immersive story. It's the perfect fall read to cozy up with as we get closer to some cooler weather. Wavelength, published by Groundwood Books, is written by Cale Plett. Our second book for today is another exciting and impressive YA debut. Wavelength is a love story between Sasha, a 17-year-old pop sensation who runs away to a nowhere Midwestern city to escape fame and embrace their non-binary identity, and Lillian, a broken-hearted romantic and musically talented student at the local high school. Through their connection, Lillian and Sasha explore the deeper parts of themselves, their emotions, and their music, until a mean-spirited music executive tries to tear them apart. This book brings all the vibes and drama of an early 2000s teen movie, but still explores current and pressing issues like how teenagers are possibly supposed to explore their identities when their lives are constantly being recorded and shared on social media. This book is an easy recommendation to any teen reader who's interested in music, pop culture, or romance. 7 Generations, a Plains Cree Saga, is published by Highwater Press, written by David A. Robertson, and illustrated by Scott B. Henderson. This special 15th anniversary edition collects the entire classic comic series into one beautiful new book. Edwin, a Cree teenage boy, is struggling to feel connected to his family and his identity. From stories shared by his mother, Edwin learns about the history of his family over 3 centuries and across 7 generations, including years of war, a smallpox epidemic, and residential schools. Examining and confronting the past prepares Edwin to face the conflicts in his own life, including rebuilding his relationship with his father. As someone who read and learned so much from this series years ago, I'm so excited to see it back and being given this beautiful treatment in this new edition with new colors and letters and a special afterword from author Cherie Dimaline about the importance of stories. This new edition is perfect for classroom and library use, and I'm so excited that a new generation of students is going to be introduced to Edwin's story. The Last Band on Earth, from Renegade Arts Entertainment, is written and illustrated by Elaine Will. This graphic novel, featuring a dystopian road-tripping odyssey, also explores ideas about mental illness and the importance of music. In the story, Nat and her bandmates in the Dead Layaways want to go on tour, but that requires escaping past the demonic entities who run their city. What ensues is a post-apocalyptic road trip adventure through a wasteland full of creepy things that pushes the bandmates to re-examine their relationships to creativity, making music, and each other. This book is properly creepy and wacky from start to finish, and I think it's well suited to an older teen audience as it really explores the challenges of modern young adult life, things that our students might be about to experience. It talks about how to find your pathway, your people, and your passion when time is already passing you by. The Art of War is published by Playwrights Canada Press and written by Yvette Nolan. What do you picture when you think of war? This play shares how artists during the Second World War forever changed the way that we think about conflict and violence. The story follows Nick, a Canadian artist-soldier deployed in Europe with the mission to capture the events of the war in paintings. Through conversations with soldiers, refugees, and showgirls, Nick searches for meaning in his work and questions how he can possibly capture the true horror of the things he's witnessed. As students regularly see violence and war-filled images online and on social media, this play provides a way to talk about how do we process and how do we respond to the horrific images that we see. It also teaches about the importance of art and artists to history, making it a great fit for social studies, drama, and art classes. Wages for Schoolwork, published by ARP Books, is written by Shiv Ravindrabose. This little book presents a big idea sure to grab students' attention: getting paid for going to school. In just 136 pages, this book covers the history and politics of education that shape modern school life, including the many ways students have resisted, striked, and fought for better learning conditions. It presents the argument that the work students do in schools holds a real value to society, a value so real they should even get paid for it. Written by a Canadian school teacher, I love that this book speaks directly to students and challenges them to think critically about their schoolwork and not to take less from their education. I also think that wages for schoolwork is the perfect debate topic or discussion topic for your classroom, so give your students the chance to read and research and then share their ideas on the topic. Canada Unscripted: Conversations with Canadian Media Icons is published by Derville and Uproot and edited by Vic Sarin. This book contains 21 interviews with some of the most influential voices in Canadian film and broadcasting. Conversations with celebrated actors, journalists, directors, and producers reveal how the CBC and the National Film Board helped shape Canada's cultural identity. Storytellers such as Peter Mansbridge, David Suzuki, William Shatner, Tantu Cardinal, and many, many others get personal and share behind-the-scenes stories about Canadian movies, television, radio, and news. Canada is an unfinished story, and conversations about Canadian identity are continually evolving. These interviews are an excellent resource for media studies, language arts, and social studies teachers to introduce your students to the important figures who have shaped the national conversation that we are having today. And those are all of our books for today. On behalf of the Association of Canadian Publishers, thank you so much for watching. We hope that you'll like the video, leave us a comment, and if you found the video helpful, please share it with a teacher friend of yours. We also want to give a big thank you to Ontario Creates for their continued support of the Top Grade program.